Good afternoon, teachers and my dear friends. My name is Aditya Mujumdar from Techno India Group Public School, Konnagar. Just a moment ago, you were all given a glimpse at the beautiful picture drawn by our art sir, Mr. Ranjan Chakraborty. Today, regarding this, I would like to share my thoughts on bioterrorism. To quote from Howard Zinn, how can you have a war on terrorism when war itself is terrorism? What if the imminent threat of extinction or a worldwide biological disaster comes true? How would the aftermath of such a cataclysm affect us? How severe would it be, and most of all, what will we do? In fact, the global events of the last 2 decades intensify that the threat of a biological warfare may not remain a myth anymore, but a harsh reality, transcending to the very threat of bioterrorism. Bioterrorism may be referred to as a planned and deliberate use of pathogenic strains or their toxins to spread life-threatening diseases on a mass scale. A close look at the 1965 Indo-Pakistan War would reveal the outbreak of a scrub typhus in northeastern India. The imminent threat of a potential outbreak of smallpox and botulinum toxin still lingers on indefinitely. Even the present pandemic of COVID-19 is believed to be a bioterrorism attack, and that it gives a premonition to a fate still unknown to mankind. Terrorism has become the systematic weapon of a war that knows no borders or seldom has a face. Jacques Chirac. As the world surpasses the ultimate wrath of unproductivity, a change has become an inevitable need. A spark to this notion may be initiated by cutting off opportunities in some fields of enhanced intelligence. However, transcending every probable panacea lies the eternal bliss of peace. What could bring more change than peace itself? To quote from Albert Einstein, peace cannot be kept by force, it can only be achieved through understanding. The sense of otherness begins in the minds and hearts of people. It is in the same place that the defense of peace must be fabricated. Peace ends agony and oppression as it dwells in the eternal spiritual world, a world that redeems mankind. Hence, it is the very decisiveness of humanity that will resolve its fate. In this hour of need, we must take refuge in the safe haven of peace and keep faith and hope. It is the only ideology that will help us wade through the darkest abyss of time and be triumphant. Hope is the strength by which a shattered world shall emerge into the light. Helen Keller. Thank you.
Good afternoon to one and all. Today, on the occasion of World Environment Day, I feel honored to share a few words about Sundarlal Bahuguna. Most of you have heard his name while studying about the TIGPS movement. He was one of the leading figures of the TIGPS movement, where he taught India to hug their plants so as to prevent deforestation. He also said one of his famous quotes during this period, "क्या है चिंगिल के उपकार, मिट्टी पानी और व्यार, मिट्टी पानी और व्यार जिंदा रहने के आधार." Sundarlal Bahuguna was born in the year 1937 in Tehri and was an environmental activist by profession. He was widely influenced by Gandhiji's ideology of satyagraha and fasting, which he would later use in his life for the purpose of protest. Sundarlal Bahuguna's main concerns were to prevent the construction of large dams such as the Tehri, as he believed that these were an unsustainable option. Sundarlal Bahuguna protested against the construction of these dams and tried to warn the government against the construction of these dams, as he believed that they disrupted the natural flow of water and posed a great harm to the people living around. At last, his warnings were left unheard, and as a result, we can now see a large L-shaped crack on the banks of the Tehri Dam. Sundarlal Bahuguna also wrote 5 books, including Dharti Ki Pukar. He was awarded prestigious awards like Padma Vibhushan and Padma Bhushan by the Government of India for his contribution towards the environment. Sundarlal Bahuguna also influenced famous personalities like Dalai Lama and inspired them to plant more trees so as to protect our environment. His demise was one of the most heart-shaking experiences for India, But his struggles will continue to inspire millions to follow his path and to protect our environment, because in the end, this environment is all that we have in common.
What are you doing? Are you enjoying it? After murdering the saplings, what are you doing? Do you want to live in peace? Don't we know that one sapling can give you one thing? Life, life, and life. I am Mother Nature. I am in you. I am in your heart. I am in your mind. Try to find me out. I am hiding. If you find me out, the world will be different. So take this sapling and plant it. If you plant it, you will see the change in the environment, in your mind and all. Wake up. Wake up.
আকাশ ভরা সূর্য তারা বিশ্ব ভরা প্রাণ তাহারি মাঝখানে আমি পেয়েছি মোর স্থান বিশ্বয়ে তাই জাগে আমার গান আকাশ ভরা
অসীম কালে যে হিল্লোলে জোয়ার ফাটা ভুবন তোলে অসীম কালে যে হিল্লোলে জোয়ার ভাটা ভুবন তোলে নারী প্রেমর রক্তধারায় লেগেছে তার টান বিস্ময়ে তাই জাগে আমার গান আকাশ ভরা সূর্য তারা বিশ্ব ভরা প্রাণ তাহারি মাঝখানে আমি পেয়েছি মোর স্থান বিশ্বয়ে তাই জাগে আমার গান আকাশ ভরা
আকাশ ভরা সূর্য তারা বিশ্ব ভরা প্রাণ তাহারি মাঝখানে আমি পেয়েছি মোর স্থান. So with this belief, with this message, Techno India Group Public School on this present scenario of the world want us to believe that we can still make some beautiful and something powerful out of a really bad situation. A little belief, a little faith, a little hope is sometimes all that is needed to see the light.